Good afternoon, all. This is 4:50 p.m. We're running a little bit late today, November 8th, 2023. Welcome. Uh, Housekeeping items. We're in the process of putting our last final touches to our asset management fund. The first fund for Tiger Shark is in formation, and we're just excited to level of interest by this one big investment company. So for the time being, probably will be closed until only open to them until we get past 1 year. But it's to me, it's a jackpot. You just have to work hard. Now I gotta start working hard, as Gil Caffrey of a Tiger used to say. Now I gotta work hard. So sorry, I've been a little bit behind, but I'm doing well health wise. We did have a test a couple of days ago. Results are back, but everything preliminary stuff was good. We'll see. I'm on keto and I've been on collagen, other generation in your body for your skin, for your psoriasis. I feel good. I've lost weight. Cholesterol is boom, done. It's low, but blood pressure is gone. So I'm in a good spot. And keto is good. It's a little bit weird because it's like day 4, day 5. A little bit weird, but you see that you're cutting off the sugar to your stomach, and they're going. The bad bacteria is going to fight with the good bacteria, and that's what collagen comes in. So I'm good spot. All these years, I spent all that money on the IVs and the creams and the topical crap, and give me a break. All right, that's one. Two, what's important to you guys is that we had a 25th year anniversary. We had certain offerings. We forgot to offer anything on from our product page. As you know, we have quite a bit of products. We did nothing on the PMT Pro. We spent a lot of time on this part, either chat room only or with the code for trade session only, of course. And let me close this. Let me close that so it's kind of keep bothering us. And of course, a lot was on Expert, our premier top of the line indicator package, which includes Pro and Basic. There's something like 40 indicators there. And there were a lot of questions, and we were right. It's going to take time to get our tech support to a point to get answer questions while the offer was available. But of course, we did for 2 weeks. That went in very well. And then some guy came out and says, "Aren't you going to give us a discount on the Pro?" But also, let's be fair. We gave discounts on the top line stuff like NQ and Elite, not MNQ. We gave it on Expert, but not Pro and Basic because they're cheap anyway. We just give it 25% off on our top line of that category. We have really 3 products, but different gradation of it. And this one is Pro, PMT Pro, which what is part of this what we do here. Nancy has helped to clean it up a little bit. We're going to continue to clean it up. If you go and log in, you'll see we're in a different space, especially if you go into our archives. The queries are cleaned up. But we're going back slowly. This has to do with each new issue. So we get rid of the duplicates. What happens there is that the machine saves this every Friday night. No matter what I do or not, has nothing to do with me. It takes a snapshot. But we haven't changed anything in that page. Why we give you duplicates? Because you're supposed to open these up and read, right? If you do this, you'll see everything for that issue is there. Okay, so the point is, and of course, early ones have some charts issue because our charts are stored on Amazon, and Amazon changed the way they read it back to you. Can you believe this? Okay, now, am I going to go back and fix something in 2018? Hell no, I'm too busy, way too busy. But and of course, our record kept by a third party speaks for itself. I don't. This is what I keep track of. Just make sure they're fine. Yeah. By the way, we just added these on top. Number of signals, days in the market. Add that. Where does it come from? It comes from our Excel sheets. What is this? Yeah. This is our Excel sheet. Update this one. Continue. Yeah. Okay. So here's the chart. See, but that number comes from here. So as we run which as we add to each signal, we go through these, right? Mark to market. We do not track SPX when we're flat. When we go flat, we don't care what the SPX is doing. Why? Because we're not anchored. They anchor us from the entry to exit as of those days. It's that simple. We try and keep track of trade station, timer digest, so they don't make a mistake. Back in 2014, I think, Dennis, you might remember, 2013, there was one position I had. I sent it to them. Of course, they get a copy of everything I sent to PMT members. We had just started with PMT. No, back then you didn't have PMT. But back then, you would get a copy of all the members. All the members would get a copy. It was a free service. But a copy would go to them. Well, they wrote back to me saying, what do you mean you're going long? You're already long. I said, what? Excuse me? So I went back. I found the email. I sent it to them. I said, have you seen this email? Oh, Fari, we've been so busy. I said, go and find it. They found it on their own server. So we thought, hey, we need to keep track of it. Now, in 2014, late 2014, early 2015, we revamped our code. And of course, about a year later, it's become a actually billable product. And for that, we're already tracking. We told ourselves we need to keep track of every trade ourselves, so we know what our delta is. We know where we are in terms of performance. So again, want to just make you aware of it. This is not all of S&P. This is the S&P when we were in. So if we were short and this thing went down, that shows. But if we go flat, nothing happens here. We're flat there, and then there's no plot points for X because it's based on every time we change our bias. And they do this for every market timer. Of course, there's a big software does all of that, yeah. And that's where they got the problem in 2021, and they stopped. We were the last issue and became timer of the decade. So their record speaks volume. I don't have to prove anything. Those who've been with us, so we have done. By the way, if you want a recent record, yeah, hold up. Oh, there we go. If you look at this, let's go here. You could see what we did. You see the win? You see the percent wins? Yeah, we lost 130, we lost 11, but look what winnings we had back to back for like a year and a half, almost 2 years now. We've killed it, and that's how we do. Because when Admiral Tico comes in, that's it follows what's called the Powell doctrine. You hit them so hard they cannot get up. That's how Powell went into Baghdad. So, all right, so far for that. Okay, so let me see that. Right. So right now we're flat. We're gonna go to market timing charts, but first economic calendar, and then we were event driven. This product is. Do not use this. Click to come in, you're getting discount. Write to us, or it was emailed to you. You can use that discount. Okay. Is no time is not gone forever? No, sir. They email us back. Here, hold on. As a matter of fact, we have in our folders. We have a time and digest folder, and you could see Saturday. Respond back to me. This is the one we sent you and say we're going flat another day on the November 3rd. Is a response. Yeah, they're keeping track of this. They're not publishing anything. And so I'm keeping going with that. That's all. That's what they request. I said fine, but you can call them. It's their phone number. They're in Greenwich, father and son. I think father passed away. The son's also Jim. You could go there, and you could see what we did. I wish they were on. You know what? Because then you have a benchmark. Okay, so they stopped. This issue was. You could see the date. This issue was end of January. No, I'm sorry, December 20th, and that the issue, and we posted here, the market timing thing. It came out. It was this one, January 2021, 120, and was issue 704. They have not published it past that. To the best of my knowledge, somewhere in my disk, I have all the issues. Yeah, and 704 was the last one. And basically, effectively said, it's a stock market timer of the decade, because for 10 years I knocked them out of the ballpark. So compared to every other category, if you look at this, You've seen it. You're nothing new to Siegfried. There we go. 3, 5, 8, and 10. Now, early parts, I was up against Mark Rose. Formidable market timing. Don't get me. I'm sorry. No. Longer term, I was with Dan Turoff. This is early. This is This is a more recent. Is this side right? This is more recent. The last 3 years of this period, it was Mark Rose and then Dan. Both formidable, very polite, very hardworking guys. But hey, I've got Tico. Admiral Tico as my XO. So yes, Rose Gas, correct. Yeah, but early on was Dan Turoff. If you go over a longer period of time, was Dan Turoff. The last 5 years, Mark came forward. Yeah. Oh, is that what he does? Plan stuff? Yeah, I don't do that. No, I don't do any of that. I only do price and volume, but using my indicators. Why? To run tested. We've been at this 25 years. So listen, I got Soros and Tiger as clients. I hope he's has them as clients. I wish him the best. But Tiger, I don't know Soros guys that well. Soros guys are very secretive. They hardly say anything. You can't take any paperwork with you. No notes. You can't take a pencil. Your phone is locked up front. So is Tiger. Tiger, once you get to a lobby on 48th floor, they take your phone and goes into a lead box. So you cannot transmit anything. But hold on. Guys, hold on. Okay. I'll get to Lawrence. I'm not here to talk about the product. I'm here to talk about market timing. I'll talk about where we're in the market. But I'll tell you what you need to watch. Okay. So anyhow, I don't know if they were clients. I mean, they had Soros as a client, but I know they were not a Tiger. Yeah. Tiger guys would tell me I was close to them. The question is, where do I? How many trades? What country? It's simple. We're not an option trade. We're not an option service. Don't go there. We're at market timing, a bias service. We had an option service. We closed it because I couldn't handle all of this. I couldn't handle all these products myself. I could not find somebody consistent in options, so I closed it because my name is on the door. If you're not consistent, I'm going to hit the eject button. Yeah. And by the way, the parachute is extra. Yeah. So when you get in my, I tell the blondes, when you're in my car, if you get a ejection seat activation, remember you better have your parachute with you. Yeah. They don't like that, but that's okay. It's not a popularity contest. So here's what you need to do, Lawrence. Read this, okay? And you can go. You come to the webinars. They'll show you what we do in detail. Okay. Here today is get one of them. Now, this is what was it? Yeah, it was one of them. Okay, 1 year thing. Now, okay. Here's what you should do. Now you can go through the free access. You can see them. Okay. When you go there, let's say you go to 1027. It's 4 weeks behind. Oh. Huh? What is this doing here? I thought I was in. I thought I was a member. Okay, so go here to that. Okay, Nancy, we gotta check that. I came through here. Maybe I should hold on. Let me log off. Let me come in just to the market here. Go here. Okay, 23. Okay. It says what? Something is wrong here. Gotta take. You need to talk to that. What do you call it? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, Lawrence, if you go in to one of the any of the free stuff, free area, which because 4 weeks and past is free. That's what this thing means. Free trial preview. It goes back. Okay, it goes back, and you can't see the last 4 weeks. It shows back from there. So let's go there, and this is the link you want to see. How the PMT market bias service works. Once we pick a bias, we wait for a tradable environment post bias, because bias could be a little bit early, and we send emails out. I can give you access. I can give you a week access. You can see what's going on, except we have no activity right now because we're flat. But the trades go out. Here's what we do. Here's the thing. Let me show you. Of course, Admiral Tico handles all of that. So let's go to Tico. Admiral Tico. Okay, there we go. That's what he does. We go here, setup. You get a setup email authenticated with his picture. So you know it's Admiral in charge. Okay, that's one. You log in. Okay, you go log in. You with your password. You go to PMT Pro, and we're going to show you something like this. The top part is basic PMT, and which is the main thing, which is the uh, market bias. Okay, when it changes, we give you targets. Once we have a trade, remember the for example, going flat, going short, going long, it's just the email. Once we get to the actual trade, usually within 24 hours, we give you targets. I'm going to show you how the targets are done. And we give you a call spread or a put spread. You have to take both legs and these instructions. You can change them. You absolutely can. It's your money. But then we stop. Yeah, don't come to me. It's your problem now. Yeah. We do not edit. We do not. We do not repair. We do not give you a follow-on trade. No, it becomes binary once you go in on your own. Because I had this problem with a very decent investor in California, owned part of Malibu, but he wanted to tweak things. I told him, "You're out." What? I said, "You're out." I said, "You want to do your thing? Fine. Then don't call it Barry's PMT. It's your PMT." Okay? So I'm very military background. My dad was a fighter pilot back there in the Air Force Academy in Iran from part of the Shah diplomat in Washington. Helped Israel quite a bit, 67 and 73. General Rabin was his contact, who became prime minister later. I came up that land, worked for Northrop, F-18 and the B-2 bomber. We're very strict. We expect you to be instructable. That means you're good at following instructions. If not, that's okay. It's not the end of the world, but this is not for you. Why? We want everybody to have the same experience. We also have auto trade. They can auto trade for you. If you come here on PMT Pro, only a Pro without option. There is a linkage there somewhere here. I forgot. It should be here. It should be. Hold on. What happened to PTI? Sorry, there's a PTI there that does auto trading for you. Anyhow, we'll introduce you. Once you're doing a Pro, you park your money there. It's the custodian is interactive. The IB is PTI Securities. Here's PTI. Yeah, they won't do anything until you paid with us because they check. PTI Securities Chicago, yeah. And there's a white label product they have. Yeah, there we go. Securities. There we go. Let's see. Yeah. Bing. What is Bing doing there? Anyhow. Hey, Lars, I got it wrong, but that's where this thing goes. Hold on. Why is it not responding? There we go. Sorry. There we go. That's it. Okay. You can go to a thing. Tom Howe and Dan Howe, two brothers. Tom is a really smart cookie from U of Chicago, and Dan is the president. One of the two of the hardest working people I know. There's let's just go. I don't know why he's having a problem, but anyhow, Peter, they've been here ages. It was there we go. That's Dan. I think it's Larry. This is our rep. This is the one who actually exercises our options. They go with Nancy. They work through Nancy. Okay, and they do all this stuff. And you can do a PT. And they do a what do you call it? Pro Direct, which is what we do for them. I mean, the orders are done through Pro Direct. They're not keeping your money. Interactive is. I think Chase is the bank account. Yeah. So go. It's part of Pro Direct. That's what it's done. If you don't have time to handle it, they handle it for you. Okay. Now, once you're in, then it comes with the trade. Trade is identified. You got to look at it. I told you this is what it comes. Go to look at it, but it says do not launch. You're not to launch. Why? He hasn't said. He has not sent his execution command yet. Then comes the launch command. It tells you what the spread is. Tells you what this is. Bid ask, and this is what you want to go in for. And another picture, so you know that's him. All right. Because believe me, people have tried to hack us. Believe me, with our record, of course. So it could be call spread or put spread. The basic PR PMT gets this because there's no option trade. Okay, and of course when you go in, they still see the limits. So the basic package shows this part. Let's see. It shows this part, the top part. You see this part, not this. Now, once we get into archive, everything is shown. And also, if there's a timestamp, you shoot to get out in 1 hour. 1 hour. Getting in after that timestamp, you're on your own. Why? Delta has changed. Gamma has changed. Theta has changed. And the key part is not giving you a preview. Tico will send you a preview, okay, on the email. You can see it. This is important. Good question, right? But maybe I could clear it up this time. This gives you, go and look at the trade. I'm sorry, go and look at the trade. It's a setup email. That means we're getting near to a launch mode. Go look at it, but do not execute. Then comes execution, and this is marked. It's marked to market as of that timestamp. That number is going to change. We mark it. These values are changed. And these are using midpoints. These are midpoints between bid and ask. Because they're a SPY, they're very liquid. You have no trouble executing. No trouble. And then if it's a target, what are the two targets? Profit target or stop on the SPX, you get out. Now, the only exception is if I overwrite. In conferring with Admiral Tico, if we decide for us to get out, like we did last Monday or late Friday at the close, we just killed it. Now, you would say, today we went higher. Here's our performance there. We keep track of it this way. So this is the SPX. This is the 15-minute. This is the SPY. This is the first leg of this trade. Now we don't show this once we have active trade. Today because we were flat, we didn't do that. This is the one leg, the long part. This is November 24th, 424 calls. You're buying this and selling 434. That's a 10 handle. We always do 7 to 10. We tell you it's a 7 handle spread. This is an 8 handle spread. Have we done 15s? Yes. But then what you get from the shorting is not much. And then this is the differential. It went to 818. We got out at 740, I believe. It's 818 now. Now, why did it go there? We're way past 434. We're 437. You see what I'm saying? You're already past where you could get out of it. Now, why is this even more now? It was a 10 handle spread. We paid 5. So it should only get 5 out of it. That means, yeah, you just studied some options. That's like a TDMA trade or tasty trades. I studied options at second school in this business called AGSM, Anderson Graduate School of Management. Plus, my mentor was Mark Esposito. We call Espo, call sign Espo on the floor, SPO at SIBO. 27 years at SIBO, 10, 12 years at One Chicago. He was head of the he was the vice chair of the systems committee. And they did the hybrid. They allowed outside people to dial in and trade from outside, like let's say Citadel. So you can't get better than that. Yeah, maybe I could go to U of Chicago, but I was in LA. And I wasn't all that determined on this. I was on B2 Bomber when they sent me there. But I got let's say I got sidetracked. Yeah. I told my boss, Mohesi, I said, I'm taking a long sabbatical. He goes, define me long. I said 6 months to 6 years. He almost had a heart attack. He says, you can't be doing that. I said, yeah, I just Nordstrom doesn't do it for me anymore. I'm at one of the highest levels. You've treated me great. I've been here 5 years. I feel like I run a country here, but that's not what I want to do. I want to learn something that I don't need a big investment behind me, capital, PP&E, engineering, orders from Pentagon. One customer, that's dangerous to have one customer. I want something that if I'm in my 70s and 80s, I can sit back and make money. And this one does, legally. This one prints money legally. I don't have to print. Nor do I have to. But just that I didn't know I'm going to be here, but I had that vision. So of that being independent and use my brain to make money rather. I was for a while I was in mortgages. I was very upset and I left because some schmuck with a 2-bit education would underprice me for a half a point. That's not me. I like monopolies. I want to control the faucet. Okay, so anyhow, let's go to. Thank you for asking, but I gotta go. Let's get to the next problem. Okay, next problem is what do you call it? Calendar. Okay, Jerry Powell talked this morning. NBA data came in today. This was surprising for me. Really was. Why are they buying now? We'll find out. But part of it has to do, this is too much of a recent data that could take into account the comments from the Treasury. But for the week ending 11/3, it popped. As you recall, last couple of issues, it was really bad trouble. Of course, defense was non-existent. Now, we'll get the Treasury charts, but that's probably has something to do with it. So let's go back. And what else do we have today? John Williams of New York. We got it tomorrow. Jobless claims, big day. I don't care about nat gas balance sheet. I'll take a look, but it's after trading hours. And Jerry Powell speaks tomorrow afternoon. Our esteemed colleague, Jerry Powell. Princeton guy, but he's an investment banker. He's never really run a bank or what do you call it? A Federal Reserve Bank or a big economist. Nothing. He's got an MBA somewhere, and is an investment banker. Treasury statement. I don't know what they're gonna do. Hold on. I don't remember. What is this? The deficit. Oh, okay, deficit. I see. All right. Holy mackerel! Well, look at that range. Yeah, Jesus. I'll tell you, we're in precarious times. I'm very worried. And of course, I'm long and short. Thank God I can short, but I'm very worried. It's just things don't add up anymore. And it's not political comment, by the way. This is facts. Both sides have effed up. Pardon my French. Okay, they just because they didn't have anything. All they care was to reelect it. Raise enough money so I can get my next election done, and of course, lobbyists. I think they should. I mean, I had a plan. It's on. I think it's on Stocks and Jocks interviews. I had a plan how. And I told him, "You're lucky I wasn't born here. If I was born here, I have a plan. I would fix all of this in about 3 to 6 months. But it would be very, very tight rules, and it's gonna be my way of handling it. But nobody cares except the phone calls. We would have so much phone calls. The producer would say, "Farry, please, I can't even handle so many questions are coming in." I said, "Well, we're in a mess. We got to fix it. But we can't be nice guys or logical." So one of them, we're going to get rid of the lobbyists, including maybe even court-martial them. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say shoot first. Let's court-martial them first, then shoot them. Yeah, exactly. No, but we got to get rid of lobbyists because that's the one driving everything up and wrong. And get to basics. So that's what this plan. Now, come December, I'm going to have, or late December, I'm going to calendar for a full year. I paid for it's coming in from the calendar. This way I have a view of what happens at least a week forward. Because this only says what we did this week. I want to know next week. I don't get it here. But the calendar, I like what they do. So, by the way, I messed around with this over the weekend because I read some description and Zwick birth trust. This one's not that. This is what you call gave me to use. My dear friend Jason Gopard with Sentiment Trader. So I think I talked about it earlier. We're not up there here. We were overshot on the advanced decline. We're pulling back. Same here. That's what we kind of leveled out there. Again, for me, the rate of return versus the risk and theta, rate of time, was not good. Once we got to Friday and exploded over 50 bar, as I said, if you go back to our webinars, we talked about this is a key area to get to. It's only 1 sigma. I realized that. And it may go to 2 sigma, but I was not going to throw this away. Okay, this is 270 points in S&P, which means that 27 SPY, and 1840 handles in Dow. Not throwing that away by seeing, can I get an incremental 0.5% higher? Not doing that. You got the bird in your hand, take it. Make some soup from it. Yeah, sparrow soup is very good. When I was sick in Iran, that's what they would feed me, sparrows, which my dad would shot himself, and they helped. They would clean up. It was fresh, and grandma would cook. It's better than any penicillin. Anyhow, of course, we had penicillins. All that, Air Force Hospital in Iran was pretty much copied after USS, like Walter Reed. Not as big as Walter Reed, but same type. But still, my grandma would insist they have to make some sparrow gunjish, soup for me. Unbelievable. Okay, we have down. Here's another divergence, guys. We push down. You could see the downside top value was inverted. So that's what I've always used. That says, hey, we're flushed with the sellers. Better days are coming. So you could see. Well, obviously that's the higher part. Here, look at this. Okay, versus this area. You can see that. So there's a divergence there. There are more divergences before. This is even better. We talked about this one exactly. You go lower price. Of course, remember, you need something that's fast, zero lag, and that's what CI offers us. I had a good laugh. One of my friends was using ChatGPT and use Stochastic with price. Stochastic is so old. Technology has changed so much. Yeah, it fires, doesn't, misfires, doesn't. Yeah. So this is much younger. This is about 20 years old. Okay, equal weighted. We still haven't got past 80. That's another 50 bar. That was another issue. And we're going to sell here. This is a debt cost. I was counting every day. Every day I'm counting this. And it pulls back. Doesn't see, this is a continuation. We're closing near the highs. It pulled back. I said, oh, we got to get out of this. And we did. And we stayed flat. We haven't touched it. We were that area earlier, and then we pulled back, it went up, pulled back, but we ended there. And so that was it. I want to get out during RTH. Excuse me, regular trading hours. Sorry, I'm on keto, so my whole system is off. I didn't want to take a risk. I just closed it. It was Friday. Very good run. 5 days like this, we haven't had. If you go to the weekly chart, sorry, going back and forth. I'm trying to give you a picture. No, that's SQ. Sorry, that's SQ. There we go. This is what I want to show you. We haven't had this day like a week like this. We have not. Look at it. At least a year or two. Not even that one. Not even that one. This was huge. So, and we were high up. This is lower. Yeah, a little bit lower. So, to me, take the gift and go. What's this? What happened here? Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. DJI, Dow Jones Industrial Utility. Rates must have gone up a little bit, huh? Okay. And treasuries, 1 second. Remember, I don't sit here and do a fancy schmancy report to you. We're not a marketing company. I opened the file, look at it. I've looked at these obviously throughout the day, but I don't know exactly where we're as of close. Okay. Yeah, the rates have pulled back, right? Obviously, that's what utilities are down. Yeah. Okay. So back to here. Transportation says also I'm going sideways, so SPX will going to be sideways. And DG, I think the high correlation between the two. Utility interest, very interest sensitive. So is Russell. You can see what's happening with Russell. So a pause is in play. It's proper, and guess what it did? We took a pause. Okay, this is SQ. Yes, great signals with this. When we go back, look at 3 months forward, nothing here. Why? Values are down, signal levels are down. You want a high value with a high sigma reading. This is a 4th sigma, that -9. Okay, not 3. This is 3. This is 3. I'm talking about the -9. It went to 4th and was a high reading compared to we said it about 160. You designed 100 to 150, completely blew that out. Went to 110 as a low, 170 as a high. Okay, so 140 now is the median. We're kind of at that. Today we closed 139.49, which means what? No, no signal. Yes, it's 360, but we have 20%, 25% off. We send an email out. If you're on our email system, you got it. If not, send me email. It's only good until Saturday, Veterans Day, November 11th. Remember, I'm very big with military. So, yeah, send it. What code? No, there's no code. No, it's a different link. We don't do like that. We do regular ones on the website. Any discounts on email. So you get invited. Yeah. The discount code, no. Link is different. Link is different. Yeah. So, yeah. So we do everything different. Why? Why should we conform? Did other people make F-18s or B-2 bombers? I think not. So we do things our way. Remember Patton? Yeah. Well, he did that at Kasserine, gave himself the third star. He said, they have their schedule, I have mine. Talk about Senate. So, okay, VIX have come down. This is another one you want to look. Look at the sigma levels. Remember Robert Whaley, the guy who designed this, actually the original. This is a concatenation of, it's not the right word. It's what floor guys at SIBO brewed up, and the development side of SIBO produced. I never liked it. I liked this series and that. These two are the old VIX, or what's called OVX now, combined. OVX used to be called VIX, but SIBO owned it, so because it was so popular, moved it here and made a mess. OVX is for S&P 100, and that's why I did my first put call, which was the history of that 25 years ago. Very hot date that day, October 26th. Charles' birthday. We always celebrate that, whether in Iran or here or when my dad was at the embassy. And she kept on calling, are we going out or no? And I said, I don't know. She goes, why? I said, well, I'm busy. First date, I'm going to play hard to get. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I told her, I don't do much on first date. Make sure you understand that. She was laughing her head off. She ran the CPK, California Pizza Kitchen. And I said, listen, I got to finish this code. And the code wasn't working, obviously. It was a VBA code that sits in the back of Excel, manipulates the data in Excel, because your feed is coming in. You need Excel functions, because later on we added VIX to it, the old VIX. So we had VIXs for every name of S&P 500. That's how I used on 2008, 4th of July, to predict on Barron's. There were more than 1 million readers of that page to predict price of Google when it would come out. Are you with me? Yeah. The copy was, advanced copy, of course, was sent to Soros and Tiger. Not that it went to our price. It did exactly what we said. The direction on price. When the number came, Nancy would remember it. When the number came, because you're in a lock. When the number comes, you're in a lock. When unlock it, so that now they have managed to misbalance, it opened at our price. Wiped out a lot of longs. But that's what this thing did. It was a VIX for that. But you had to do it inside a trade station. No, I mean, Excel. And then we kept a record. Nancy and Larry helped me, kept that record. We still have it, but we're not running it. It's just too expensive. Back then, we were doing 300 a month for the data. Now it's 10,000. Yeah. I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm interested in futures. Yeah. My asset management company. That's really a big thing. But I need this. This helps me with timing. I use this myself. If you're in the chat room, you see what I say. What's going to happen? As like what do you call it? Monday, I said Monday, nothing's going to happen. Today, I said sausage. Yesterday was a surprise. I don't get it always right. Nobody does. So let's be clear. So I'm saying this is the big stuff. This is for Russell. Again, always look at the SPYs. I mean, S&P, Nasdaq, and Russell. They're correlated. Just count the sigma levels. We're getting down there. If we get around 11, we're gonna bounce. But first test is 13.5 because that's sigma level. If you bounce off of this, that means the market is gonna drop. Until as this is going down, markets go up. If it bounces off of a 13.5, market's going up. If it goes past that, we're going to shoot up. But next target would be 11.15 somewhere. Not exactly that, because it's computed on every tick. As it moves, these levels are recomputed. So when I'm looking at my charts during the day in a live trading, I'm looking at these values more than anything else. The values tell me the corner probability. Nancy, I'm saying on NDX is very high. Hold on. On the NDX, this chart? Yes. Because this basically says that we're in a big trend down on the VIX. Yes, bravo. Beautiful. Great eyes, young lady. Great eyes. Okay, let's go to treasuries. Guys, I'm a little bit late. Plus, remember, now we do the 10 stocks, the 10 top names of Qs at the end. Yeah. Plus, any questions you may have. I'm more than happy to get your stock. But it can't be some Bawa name on the pink sheets. Okay, I can't do that. What do you call it? As Dennis will remind you. Yeah. It's going to be tradable. It's going to be active. It's going to have a two-way markets in their options. Those stuff you got to look at. Otherwise, yes, you may get it, but it's a hit and run. I don't want to do that. As Gecko would say, I want to bet on a sure thing. Okay, so let's go to interest complex. As you know, I'm an NQ trader. Prior to that was ES. Years before I was doing 30-year. I'm training myself to go back to 30-year for this fund because it's really set up as a hedge fund, macro multi-asset hedge fund using one of our technologies. So we have to adapt this. I'm going to go back in detail, but I don't know if you guys remember or not. George Kavaligas is coming back to help me. He used to run our bond desk, or bond chat room, I should say. He ran the bond desk for the king of junk bonds, Milliken, at Seabot. Drexel, he was head of Drexel Burnett trading desk. Obviously, they executed a lot of trades for and hedging stuff for Milliken in LA. And of course, my sister did the first MBS for him as a part of Kenneth Leventhal and Company, the #1 real estate CPAs in LA. So there's a lot of history behind this. Short term, pulling that back down. Are we going to push it back up? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's going to leave it a while. Why? Because where we are. By keeping it up here, also with the 5-year for cars, 10-year for housing, 30-year for insurance, you're basically doing enough dirty work that needs to be done without taking any risk for it, but political risk. And this is going to wash out a lot of stuff. Now, if you guys missed this, okay, here's 2 things you want to do with us. You want to follow Tico, myself, and here's you want to follow Tico. Okay, Tico, if you're a PMT, you got to follow Tico because a lot of stuff he does it. That's one of his favorite cooks. He's a foodie. Tico does a lot of charts, middle of the week and all that stuff. Hold on. What happened here? Huh? Not Alarian. So hold on. I was going to have some of you guys to read. What the heck? Okay, that's not doing it. So let's go to, could it be here in the replies? No, give me a break. Okay, so let's do under me. Maybe it's under mine. Let's go. I don't want to open feed. I want my post only. Yeah. This is the one to read. This, you may follow this guy. This one. Remember Meredith Whitney? She's the one who gave a 2008 signal. She's giving one now. She was right then. Will she be right now? The issue is what's the catalyst? But she's one sharp cookie. This came out on Yahoo Finance. When did it come out? 12 hours ago. So you may want to take a look at it. Okay. So that worries me. I'm sorry. Hold on. Since the inception of my options, called what do you call it? Call Tommy Digest. I have it from when we changed our indicators, and we weren't that active before. But I don't know. I don't have that. No. But call Tommy Digest. They'll their website is not active. You know, so they're just not doing anything for that. But they have data, and they'll take their calls. If you go here, yeah, Lawrence, I gotta do the webinar. I'm not here to discuss the package. I gave you a webinar to look at. I'll answer your emails, but okay, hold on your questions. Plus, you didn't use your last name. You can't be Lawrence. So, oh yeah, bad strike. Yeah, remember I'm Patton. But here, all things being equal, call them. Ask for Jim. They'll tell you anything you want. Yeah, yeah. It's better to hear from them than from me. I don't want to make a claim. Yeah, I want to be, arm's length. Okay, DT. And also, you can go to what they call YouTube. Go to YouTube. All of our webinars are posted from 2007. You could see what we called. It's 1,000 webinars there, but you can go there. All I know is that first year I came in 11th, and we're using mechanical system. One of my option assistants was doing it. Ali something, I forget something. Ali, I forgot. Ralph something, I don't know. I forget. Randy Ali, right here in Tampa. He says, may I use your Hornet system, which is at the end of the day, to send signals in? I said, gee, I don't know. He goes, I'll do all of that. Let's see what happens. We came 11. Of the 120, 150 people, we came 11. I told him, close it. He goes, what? I said, no. He goes, well, no, please. And then of course, he didn't want to do that. He wanted to have it on. He cajoled Jimmy Schmidt to give me a call, to ask me to stay. He says, Barry, are you nuts? You came in 11 on the first year. Please stay. Next year I was 2. The following year I was 1. Yeah, so we stayed. But we stopped using just Hornet. He was doing Hornet for me. Randy was. Because he wasn't me. And he was strict following that. Me, I put my indicators. Sometimes you can take a pause. Here the machine says go long or short. So, no, my record speaks for itself. Call time and digest, you'll be stunned what they tell you. That also, when I was not, you have to publish it when they were active. Twice a week, you have to have a commentary on Wednesdays and Friday, Saturdays. Dennis, others will remember. I would email that out or post it on Twitter. And then not too much because they would get upset because it shows a bias of all top 10. But best part was when I would not have a chance to send them a response. Like our middle OTF development, one of our key building blocks where we put us now with an asset management company called Tico Capital Management. Without that, it would be impossible. So I was sometimes busy. I can't get to this. And which is a commentary. I would call. Jim would go, Sparry, they're going to drive my nuts. They're going to call in. Where's Sparry's coming? Can I just talk to you 2 seconds? Can I put the words in? Just tell me what your bias is now, what you're thinking, what's the problem as of like last update. Okay, Jim, and it was done. Sometimes I'm driving to the gym at Union League. I take the call, answer him, I'm done. He would put that in. So you can go back and see. Ask him what would happen when I didn't have a commentary. That should be a good question, Larry. Lawrence, yeah. Yeah, he would get upset. He would call, say, Farry, you don't realize I don't have that kind of resources to sit here and answer these people just because you don't have a commentary. And you're in top 10 again. I said, well, what do you mean? I've been in top 10 like last 2 years. What are you talking about? He goes, yeah, but still, Now, when I was number 1, I had a little bit more effort. Okay, let's go through this. The Trender. But no more questions, please. Let's go through the email, Larry. Okay, please. Remember, this is about instructable. You're already showing me you can't be. Think about that. So you gotta be instructable here. Like Dennis. Dennis is instructable. Right, Dennis? I'm just messing with him, yeah. Okay. The Trenders. 1, -1. So 1, 1. 1, 2. 2, 2. 3, 2. 3, 4. 3, 5. No, it can't be. Hold on. No, it can't be. It has to be 8 no more. 1, 0. 1, 1. 1, 2. 2, 2. 3, 2. 3, 3. 3, 4. 4. Okay, so we're neutral. No signal. So overall, where we are above and below of the detrender. Detrender is the delta between price and the indicator. Lawrence, do this. Larry, or Lawrence, do this. Go to our MZLX blog, YouTube. Okay. This tells you what we do. There's plenty of stuff there. You can see, at least weekly, the one says weekly. Sometimes you have another product there, okay? Let's say proprietary stuff. Don't worry about those. Just look at our weeklies. You'll see what we have done. And what we call, there's about 1,000 webinars there. Yeah, 1,000 webinars. You have 1,000 samples to make up your mind. Pardon? Yes, you do. Yes, he fought. Yes. Ruth, yeah, yeah. With Dennis and Ruth, something is very simple. Ruth is in charge, exactly, and he loves it. So, okay, to each to his own, right? Okay, our working model, weekly, daily. We're on a seller still. We have not gone to a buy. These are weekly bars, and now we're again long here. Remember, we were sell. Yeah, we had a buy, sell, buy. We do not trade by this. This is a sophisticated indicator. A trading system is a super indicator, if you want to that way. I want to know what the machine would tell me by itself. No input from me by itself. Now, do you guys remember what I said here? I said we have a low coming. Okay. I said, as this thing rising, as a matter of fact, I said here. I said, as we rising, a low is going to be near. This succeeded that. And if you get a perspective, we haven't been, this is weekly. We haven't been this high at least a year. What do? You hold your nose, you close your eyes, and you buy. That's what you do. Those are not my historical. No, this is the machine. No, Lawrence, you're not listening. Are you instructable or not? This is the machine saying that. I don't take these and say, go trade that for you guys. No, it's a preponderance of evidence. Again, watch the videos. It's a preponderance of evidence. The actual fool from day one signals with the what do you call it? With the timer digest. What I have in the Excel, I can send you those. Is when we changed our indicators, what we did back in 14. So we're taking apples and apples, okay? Is this. I cannot send you the Excel sheets, but I can send you a snapshot of the signals. Yeah, because we've been hacked, I'm not going to give anybody any tools to try and pretend that they're me. They actually put my picture on, all that, yeah. I can give you a snapshot of all of this. You could see how this is computed. All the signals. You could see how we gained these gains. Or we had losses. They're all there. Good, bad. Listen, I went through 5, 6 signals that were bad. 2018 was not easy. But at the end, I cleaned their clock. Look at here. You see this? I cleaned their clock. This is 18. 18 was really kind of overtraded. But at the end, I cleaned their clock. And we came up so good. So you get it. So. And then, of course, the big trade was Admiral Tico's trade right here. This is how you become timer of the decade. Actually, go there. See that? It just goes on. We just totally killed it. We were short here, and we were long there. And we called the V, it's not a webinar, to the day and level. Not just we gave the price, we gave the time. 18,000 on the Dow. This is what Trump had come in. We're going to slap him, kick him out of here, and say, get out of here. Okay, that's what. No, email me. Don't give me your email. And no Yahoo. We can't work with Yahoo. Get yourself a Gmail. Send me admin at MZ Analytics with Gmail. We've stopped taking any Yahoo ad. You know what? You're going to get the order next day. Yeah. Admin at hamzyanalytics.com right here. There we go. If you click there, that's admin. Yeah, you go admin, contact us, you go through that. But we've stopped taking any Yahoos because they're not getting signals. That's not fair to them. They paid for this. It's just the way Yahoo hands it. First free email. Too many people and no money. Nobody's putting money in there. I mean, Yahoo might as well be dead. Nobody's throwing away lifeline. Nothing. So the servers are very bad, overloaded. Nothing gets to the customer. When we give you a sell, When Admiral Tico says get in now, not the description, but the launch command, you got a few minutes to get in. What if you get that order next week? How would you like that? None. So please create a Gmail account. It's also free. Send it to us. You have it? Okay. Okay. Email me. No, sir. Email me. I cannot copy from here. Email me to admin@Hamzy Analytics. Let me post the label here. Okay. Email us, please. You haven't let me do my work. Lawrence, it's the last time you can do this. Okay? I got to do my work here. I have other things I got to do than answer questions here and there, which we will get to, but we do it in email. Please, okay? Admin@Ham. Thank you so much. You got to understand, I'm in charge. I'm always going to be in charge. So if you do something I don't want, we'll politely ask you to leave. Yeah, okay. Hold on. So I'm not just with you. I'm just with everybody. Admin@HamzyAnalytics.com. Use that, please. Thank you. Okay. Now, you can have this. I can take A, B, and C to you, send it to you. Okay. I cannot send you the worksheet. But then you can go and see what we call. And that's matches. And you can have it ready when you call Diamond Digest, you see, they'll verify those signal changes. As I said, if you look at here again, I'm just not ready for this. You don't know how busy I am. I got to deal with programmers after this. If you look at this, it says that 175 signals, days in the market 2,302, net on using, not counting weekends. Actual exposure in the market, not from that day, like 11, 14, or whatever it is, to now. No, because there were times we were out because the conditions were not conducive to either put a cash trade or an option trade. So average trade is 13.2 trading days. So it's about 2 weeks. No, 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks of trading on the average. Okay. Let me get back here. I'm running late. So we said watch for that exactly happen. Now, we said last week this is going too far up. It was shooting up last Wednesday. You saw what happened. And we're pulling back. Now, we may have gone a little bit higher, but just look at that divergence. We're so much lower. Yeah, I think this leg is going to rotate down in a day or two, and we can get a short order in. The offers belong to Saturday only, please. We get a lot of emails, always the next day. Fabio, I forgot my dog ate the email. Well, don't let your dog get near your emails. feed him Purina or something. Don't give your emails to your dog to eat. Okay. This is what Admiral Tico also posts up and down volume ratios. Nancy, if Lawrence has questions, you can answer them. Okay. I just don't want to be interrupted. I gotta get this done. Okay. We're in a sideways market right now, as you can see. This was our 270 points. And remember, some of you wrote to me, you shall be nameless and faceless. Fari shouldn't be going short. And so just to play around with you, say, well, what's your logic? And I get 2-page of, letter about, the dissertation. I call them love letters, love stories of why we should go short about here. Because we've sit through this. During our last jump up, we cashed out, we went back in. I need more data here. But it's in the data. And so because you're going down, and it was risky last time, this time it's going to be risky. So can't be just get out and go short. Well, you know what happened? I said, you know what? I'm going to double down. That's what we did with our DVDs. We had 450s, we bought 420s for Fed. Do you know where they are now? So let me have this thing go back a little bit more. Okay. There you go. Okay. So if you go back, hold on. If you go back, you'd see that we got this at the profit. It went sideways. Then we went long here, about here. I was waiting for it. I didn't change my price. I still want to get long again. So we stayed flat, went down here to get long. It went a little bit forward and then dropped. Down here, I was already panicking. I told myself, Harry, double down. The fact that everybody's panicking You know you're right. Because I'm always a minority. Majority doesn't win. It's the majority. Hey, held on, and you saw what happened. Now, this is what Larry did. Larry, again, we post that PDF for you to watch. Larry Research out of Tampa. Bless his soul. Paul Desmond did this work. He came to our user group in LA a couple of times. And I've always been fond of what his knowledge was. Really exemplary guy. And run there also their asset management company out of Tampa. Maybe it's Stampede, I forget, down here, just north of me. And so right now, we are not getting any reading. These are not extremes. Remember, good indicators are really reliable at extremes, but it doesn't matter good or bad. If you're not at extreme, what are you doing? So no signal here. Remember, preponderance of evidence. We go through different signals. We don't do it. We don't do all mechanical. It doesn't work. I've tried. It doesn't work. Yeah, not if you want to be number one, number two. Okay. With Hornet, we came in 11th first year. Probably kept me. Had it been a little bit lower, I would have touched it. I would not been market timing. But the door opened a lot of doors for me because what do you call it? The Time and Digest newsletter, everybody buys it. I mean, rich guy, poor guy, funds, market makers, oh, you name it. I mean, at SIBO, people will come to you and say, oh, we've seen your name there. What are you doing that? Oh, it's a good read. I never read it myself. I would get a copy. I just look at the ranking. So anyhow, but I kept the PDFs. And the ones with my face on the cover page, I have 3 or 4. I frame one of them in the office here, so it reminds me, hey, you gotta be good. And then one of my classmates said, why you 1 and not, and then you go to 2 and 3, then come back to 1? Why can't you be consistent? I said, okay, good idea. I used to work for John Ehlers, I think, was it? I forget. John Aikman, I forget. He was head of IBM. Yeah, it was my classmate. We worked for IBM and up in Armonk. I said, his name is Kevin. I said, Kevin, I'm going to show you. And of course, gave him a subscription to look at it. In December of 2020, he came and says, peace. I eat my own blank. You're right. Jesus, what are you doing to this market? I said, nothing. You told me I'm not good unless I'm number one. Consistently. Of course, he's not in the market. He has no clue what that means. But I said, okay. But he can read the tables. I'll show it to you. That was not easy, but I did it. Okay, these are done. So this is a system that's run, again, by Larry, written not by me. I wrote this part. This one is by Peter Cook, my main moderator in the chat room. Very, very bright guy. If you want to read more about him, it'll change the way you think about trading and investing. Let's see, where is that? One of these numbers are explosive. That's this. Where was this? Nancy, do you remember? Oh, this one. This is it. That's it. And Bennett Tony Bennett passed away. I took that picture as a cover. How gamma can be used for trading. You gotta watch this if you're in trading mode. If you don't watch it, that's fine too. But you will never have any clue of what you missed. Okay. Then there was another one. If you watch these two, you see what a resource this guy is. Amazing. And we just hooked up because he signed up. Like the indicator, there we go. This is going over for day trade. Yeah, this is the one. And there was one more maybe. How do I take? What is it? How do I forget. It was again, it's with Peter Cook in there. Incredible guy, incredible. And now, as you know, we do the gamma stuff daily. Yeah, we don't calculate the gamma. That's any Tico can figure that out. We not want to be a geek. It's how to use it. What does it mean in real time? What to do? Where's this market going to go now? This morning there was a rally. He called it to 1 bar. We're using 3-minute bars. Are you with me? To 1 bar. So Okay, let's see. Let's go to two more charts we have. Oh, come fly with me. I worked on these, not on those. That was the next parts. Okay, we do have five. By the way, 5 is pretty good to look at. Okay, this is the 50 bars. I'm saying 50 bars. 200 name of. I'm saying S&P 500 percentage of the stocks above their 50-day. Okay, I'm running 20 and 50 lines. Hold on. Let me do something here. Are you with me? Let's go to 10, 20. This is, yeah. Okay, yeah. Too noisy. Yeah, too noisy. But you could see, yeah. Too noisy, but look at that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let me go back where we were. Okay, there we go. Okay. You could see if you go back here and say I want 5 years, you get the extremes of what we've done. Last 5 years would be pretty good universe to look at. Look at see. Okay. This is the 50 board, right? So we were that area also. So this gives us, and again, preponderance of evidence. It's a civil case. It's not a criminal case. No, there's no beyond reasonable doubt in the market. Nobody can claim that. It's a preponderance of evidence. And to me, that drop down with a divergence like that, you go, again, horrible down here. Smells. Hold your nose, close your eyes, and hit the buy button. So that's a 50. Let's go to 200. All right. Okay. Okay. Now this is a bigger picture. Let's close this crap. Okay. You could see we still advanced decline data. I'm sorry, it's not advanced decline. The stocks above 200 are having an issue. We're not there yet. Yes, we pulled up. We went from 25% to 42%. And we closed at 39. Okay. But okay, it's trying to do a flush here one more time. I think post Thanksgiving we should be good. Between now and Thanksgiving, because of this deal with the new guy, the new speaker, we don't know. And I don't want to go in and then they snap. So we're gonna take it one day at a time. Get some more data on the charts, and then look at advanced decline and VIX and make a decision. But yes, and the next another signal is coming. I guess can't tell you when. We're not quota based. We're performance and event driven, so we got to see that first. People who one first told me that, oh, I signed up to get one option trade a day. I closed his account. So I closed his account. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, that is the shutdown is part of that, Dennis. But I don't think they dare to shut down. 2018 they did was very disastrous. So they're gonna, and he's a new guy, so he's gonna they're giving him some slack, but he's gonna also work. He's gonna show good faith. So I don't think we're gonna have a shutdown. Do we have a top? I have no idea. I'll tell you what I do. I don't know yet. No. So come to the next webinar. We don't have it here, Lance. Okay, that's it for me. Let's go to swing charts. Market timing is stuff finished. Let's go back here. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, go to swing charts, and we're gonna go through open here and go to. I should. Did I send that thing? No. I forget. This is so big. I have no idea. No, forget it. Oh, no. So hold up. Come back here. Q. Components. That's it. That way. Go there. Okay. There we go. Constituents. Okay. I want to go here. And we're going to go through this list. Okay. So I'll put this here on the other machine to see. And okay. By the way, I'm not good at being prompted. I suggest you hold on to your comments. I'll come in and then I'll take your questions for sure. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's start with Apple, which is 11% of Qs. This is reweighted as of close. Wednesday they were 8. Remember, they do right after close. Nasdaq does. I always say some people do the same thing. They don't. Here's your Apple. Okay, rising. Okay, that's bullish. That's good. Remember, about 7 or 9 of these, or 7, I think 9 of these, control 46% of the Qs as of my last count. Obviously, this week would be different, but it's not going to change much. 48 could be 47, 49, whatever. But that's the intensity. Okay, and that's what we look at these. That's Apple. Okay, nice buy, holding up. Sigma channels have not violated. So we have a little bit more to go in Apple. All right, Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Yeah. I beg, my friend, don't leave Microsoft. No, I've had it. These are geeks that don't understand sales and all that. Really? They don't understand sales? Really? Okay. So I'm not going to argue. A lot of people make comments. I play dumb. Comes from my ear, goes one ear, goes to the other. Not get, well, as my dad would say, don't get your blood dirty with stupidity. Just let it go. Boom. And he was valedictorian of Air Force Academy. So when he sat in the left seat of a B-1B bomber, Mike Wallace put him on cover page of 60 Minutes as opening. Yeah. So no, I respect what Daddy did. The only thing I have a problem with him, he basically caused the price to go from 3 to 12 on oil, and created this massive transfer of wealth to the oil producing companies back in right after Yom Kippur War. But he had no choice. Israel was under severe pressure on the fuel. Even U.S. was a what do you call it, an embargo. I mean, from Saudi Arabia, we used to get special gas at the commissaries and the PXs and all that military bases. Yeah, and it was tough period. Okay, Amazon, one of my favorite companies, as you know. Jeff Bezos, he went to same building. He did his engineering the same building I did 10 years later. Really super smart guy, and he very consistent. One thing I learned from Bezos was customer centric, unless they're a pain in the ass, but still try to work with them. But customer centric. And 2, never ever give up. That's absolutely crucial. In my worst conditions when I was starting this company, when I was not bankable, nobody would loan me money. Family had helped me. One of my friends' dad came to me and says, "I'll give you 50%, 50,000 for 51% of the company." You don't know how badly I needed that money because I had to finish the infrastructure, the programming, yes, buy some servers and all that. We didn't have cloud back then. You know what I told him? Mr. With all due respect, there's a door there. On the way out, make sure it doesn't hit you in the ass. And I'm proud of what I said. Yeah. Then his son the other day called me and says, "Faye, what's going on? Can we talk?" I said, "No, I don't. I'm due for what?" He said, "I can help you." I said, "I don't need help. I'm fine. I needed help back then, not now." I said, "Remember, banks give you money when you don't need it. And you're no different. No, thank you. I'm good." NVIDIA. Why? Discipline. You got to no pain, no gain. You got to hold your discipline. You got to have a strong stomach. It's easy to have a lousy stomach. Everybody can do that. What differentiates you from this winner or from the loser is that you held on. He didn't. He folded fast. So, now, I'm not saying blow up your account, but within reason, you got to be alert enough to say, "Is this it for me? Am I jumping? I don't know." Are 450 and 420 February calls, or gold, the platinum, the uranium, the plutonium, whatever you want to call it, they are 420. They were average when we went in. Our average of the strikes, we didn't do a spread because we should have. That was the whole issue. The problem was that the other leg, the sell, you buy here and sell it out. There's no volume there. We couldn't get filled. We said, "F it. We're just gonna buy it outright." And a few calls, a few on each side. But well, let's not talk about size, okay? Yeah, because I'm in a different realm now, so let's not talk about size. But it was my average entry strike is 410. No, 450. Yeah, a little bit over 410. 414 and change. So let's say 450 of the whole two series. It's 465 as February. Now, why did it happen? Welcome to America. At least, welcome to my America. Yeah, this is what's here. We were here from 450, got into trouble. Down here, I said, F it. I'm going to go for 420s and all in. So it really brought the numbers down. Then I picked up some 410s and I held. So my average is like it's above this level. It's a little bit above here. It's still in this bar. Look what happened. Yeah. Remember, it's a rocket ship. The walls are high. Walls are scary for NVIDIA. Number 4. We say we become number 4. Meta is number 5. No push on Meta. Meta is beyond me right now. I can't get it right. So I won't waste time. Remember, stocks have personalities. If you're playing options, you better understand that personality. I'm saying it with somebody who used to teach this stuff. I didn't go and teach it. Go to my webinar. Some of them are recorded. For that I was teaching for SIBO. I didn't say this is a call to support. This is a call to spread. I didn't do any of that shit. My stuff was market implied volatility, the toughest input to Black-Scholes model. Because if you can solve that, straight words from Jack Shelton, the guy who came up with equivalent or warrant pricing for Black-Scholes a year ahead, because his stuff was published. He gave some talk in Switzerland. I still have it somewhere. The published documents are there. But I told him, why don't you, sir, make a claim? You did this. It was a warrant. It was a long-term call option. And one leg is a company. He goes, Barry, I'm happy with what I got. Those guys want to be on Glory and out there. This is what I did. Now, it had to be developed. If you want to read more about that, there's a history of that. And here's the hit about. You see my background. These guys change our lives. If there's a PBS video called The $1 Trillion Formula, has to do with this, what you read here. $1 trillion has nothing to do with Farry. No. But has to do with these guys. I was their student. Thanks to the bomber program. They said, you need to have an investment program. You can't leave. We need you. I said, okay. And I wanted to get my, what do you call it? Citizenship papers. And we were had already applied. You can't, it's really difficult when you change lawyers. And theirs was the best. Stephen Blaylock. And he did most of the celebrities in LA. Wayne Gretzky, all the models from like Europe, bunch of people. Okay, there's athletes or models. His law office was fabulous and huge in Brentwood. He did all that, so I wasn't going to change the state, and I ended up going to UCLA. Not doing it's the number 2 school in derivatives. Number 1 is Chicago. Yeah. Back to here. I don't know what this thing is going to do. Down here, I would, because this was happening. But we're tired and we've gone up. We're near the sigma level. And look at CI. So pass on, what do you call it? Pass on Meta. Next, Avgo. You know, Broadcom is bigger than Google. And I begged her, my friend, not to leave Microsoft and go to Google. To be in cloud, it's number 3. You have no chance. And their numbers this month was bad. Of course, 3 months ago she retired. She said, I've had it. It's just difficult. So I know it's difficult to work for Microsoft. My brother did. My brother worked for Nader. He worked for Scott Guthrie. He's number 2 now. He's executive VP. He'll be president one day. Came from Stanford. This is the only job he's had. He did cloud. He did Silverlight. Remember Nancy Silverlight with Skype for Business? Yeah. And he also did .NET, which is all the data stored in TradeStation is there. Basically, any high-speed data storage is .NET. This is the guy behind that. Then he was a protege of Seta, the current chairman, and now he's the executive vice president. He's in every conference call. My brother worked for it. Not easy. Working at Microsoft is not easy, but look at the size. Look at the market cap. See, Google right now is about 6% of no 3 and 3. Whatever the other one. Uh, they changed this again. Son of a bitches. Hold on. Google and Google. Okay, at least the Google L, the one with the Class A, has 3%. Microsoft is 10.4. Microsoft is 3 times the size. And when you get if you're getting options and you recently went there, you know what it means? Zero, because it goes below your strike. So it's a shame. Anyhow, this is Avgo Broadcom. My other brother worked for him. The British, the smart one, Corey, the one with the patent for VPN. Broadcom in Irvine and Laguna Niguel. And man, they were about here when he was working over there. Not even that. No, this is no before that. They were here. Yeah, there were these periods. Look where it is now. Yeah, going from 200 to 900. Yeah. So right now, if you want to play it, it has to be options only. Way too high. Way too high. But we're up there. We're way up there. Look at the readings. 21 CI. I don't initiate a new call there based on 1 bar. Remember, forecasting is 1 bar forward. So this is 1 month forward if you're doing that. This is a lot easier, 1 week, but you're almost there. So I would see if you want to get long here with calls, don't go after 942. Let's say 950. You should do exits. Okay, that's on Avgo, which is Broadcom. Next is Google. All right. Trouble. Be careful. At least be careful. Yeah, you can't get through. You're at 20 bar, and 50 is above that. 200 is underneath you. Not good. And descending top line. I always look at the movement of the upper and lower Bollinger Bands or Sigma channels, whatever you want to call it. This is Sigma channel. Okay. For monthly, I want to be clear. I only put 2 lines in and the all-time high. So it's 150, 400, and 130. Yeah, it's still pretty good value. Omid Kurdistan is a good friend. He's used to be number 3 at Google. The business guy before Eric Schmidt, who was a year ahead of me at Princeton, came in to basically to go public. But Kurdistani made the Google ads. Okay, so they created your emails and then they could advertise and all that. He brought the first dollar. He actually, when he brought the first dollar, they had a business. Prior to that, they were running codes in the garage. And we're getting great sales backup. Now, he's not a technical guy, but he knows how to sell. And when they hit $1 billion of income, he retired. By then, the company had been public and had done incredible. Why? Rate of growth. Remember, going public is rate of growth. Just like options. It's the slope and color. It's the angle of that rise. This is not it. Let's go to NVIDIA. Then you can see what I'm talking about. That's the stocks you want to get. You see that angle? That's the angle you want to see. It's rate of change. Remember, all derivatives are based on rate of change. Next, Tesla. I am worried for Tesla. Let's see what he did. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, first of all, he's spread too thin. Secondly, other EVs, and now I don't think they're making money. It's just kind of a treading water, and it's going to get more. Now, also keep in mind a lot of the success comes from government handouts. He's not the brightest doorknob, as you can see from other mistakes. Tico told him, "Don't buy Twitter. This is not for you. Go read it on Facebook. Go on Twitter." Back in 18 months ago, but it just order came out. Why? From the earnings from what's his name, Jack Dorsey. The earnings had a big part of it were non-cash. Hello, it wasn't. You have to look at free cash flow. It was the earnings were coming from stock rights awards. So no. So that was it. And Admiral Tico said that he doesn't have a net worth. He's a £9, but he's a one hell of a trader. So remember when he gave a sell signal on the crude oil? Yeah. Okay, Adobe. I like Adobe. I do. It's got a little room to the upside. I'd say probably 620, probably, yeah. So there's some room there. So I just hate when these are pushed up. Look where it was a couple of days ago. When they get juiced up. Okay, I'm here. Anything else we need to do here, guys? Any questions? Do you have a stock you want me to look at? Again, I'm a little bit tired. I'm sorry. I was a little cranky, but I'm going to go, what do you call it? Keto. We're very busy what we're doing with another company called Tico Capital Management. And we just came out of one promo, we're starting another promo. It's a lot of hand holding, answering questions. They're all good questions. We're going to get to it. And one of my guys that helps quite a bit is Cash Mochbe. He's I think he's in Boston right now. He's doing something with McKinsey. He's out there. He went to Harvard. Very smart guy. And he helps out, of course, Nancy. Bless her. She's something else. Just like a Panzer column. Yeah, she takes a no from nobody. Yeah, she gets things done. Of course, Peter is a star moderator. Just absolutely easy guy. He trades his own account. He talks to you about this and that. Usually at the end of the day, he throws you a trade overnight, like, hey, I'm buying some Disney. And either stock or options. So it's very good. Any questions for me? Any other questions? Lawrence, you're quite welcome. I'm sorry, but this is your first time. Yeah. I'm used to giving my spiel and then stopping taking questions. Any questions for me, guys? I'm a little bit ADD. I'm looking at everywhere. I'll go to your email, no worries. And then I was behind, so I wanted to make sure we stay focused. Give me a second. Let me open my email. I'll move it to this side. Don't worry. Let it kick in. Hold on. Let's see if I got it. I don't see it yet. Oh, to admin. Sorry. Different email. Hold up down there. Admin. No, still don't have it. Okay, something came in. Oh, maybe it went to. I got it. Yes. Okay, I'll click it right now. Sure, Larry. No worries, Lawrence. Yes. I'll give you a link in a second. Yeah. What else? Anything else I can do? Yes, sir. I will try. Yes, sir, Dennis. I appreciate Dennis, your friendship. I remember I'd just gone to Chicago. I just got on Twitter on Chicago. Yeah. 2008 was a tough year. I'd gone to Chicago with a lot of hopes and things, and then all of a sudden, within, I don't know, 6 months, the whole city unraveled. So, and then about 6 months later, I got into Twitter because I heard from suggestion of my good friend, which most of you guys know, Brian Shannon of Alpha Trends. He convinced me you gotta go in. He started to walk me through the code to get the page to get in. And then the next day I had like 1,000 followers. Because he went out to his followers and said, Barry is here. So, yeah, I endorse his book. He has a good book on multi-time frame trading. If you are a stock trader, you really need to look at it. Futures doesn't matter because the pressure is so high. But stock traders, you can hold. You want to do multi-time frame trading. I think it's on our blog. Hold on. Let me see if I may do that. Hold on. Let's go here. I'll show you this, and then we close with that. So you go to HA. You go to homepage. Here's our blog. Well, which is a blogger by by Google. You come down here. We give you some game theory movies to watch. We have no income from this. We don't need that. Okay, we're way beyond. But gives you some thinking on what's going on. Here's your pattern. If you want to understand me, you better go and watch that movie. We'll get along just fine. Yeah, after that, yeah. Now, yeah, Casino Havana. These are really trading places. Oh my God. What do you call it? The traders of Condo. Making decisions under uncertainty. That's OR 101. There we go. This is the book. You want to use on Amazon. You want to go and what do you call it? get this book if you're interested in. It's expensive a little bit, but it's a good book. Yeah, yeah. So it's just a multi-time for him. Yeah, I think that was his first book. I think Brian has got two other books. One just finished that hasn't come out yet. Anchored Revamp. That's it. This is a good book too. Yeah. Or is it Brian Shan? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a big time revamp guy. He's a stock guy. We don't step over each other. He's a stock guy. I'm futures. You know, I did my stocks in the 80s. You know, by the time we get 90s, I was doing XMI options, and then they went to 30-year futures, and then S&P futures, now Nasdaq. Nasdaq is not for everyone. Please do not come in sometime. If we do a questionnaire, you have to fill in the questionnaire. Why? A lot of people burn their hands. They think they can do it. It's not easy. Question from Lance was, can I go back? Again, you go back, you see our issues, our PMT issues. That doesn't necessarily give you the performance. I can send you the calls, and I'll do that. It doesn't matter. You can take a look at it. That's fine. Yeah. I have no problem sharing that. You know why? Nobody has beat me. So, yeah, as they say in the NORAD, the watch commander says, confidence is high. That means that missile is coming. Yeah. So, let me take a look, see anything else here I need to know. Okay. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm shutting everything down. And great for you guys attending this. Sorry it went too long, but I'm going to get to my conference call with the programmers. Good night. We will post it shortly, of course. He has to go do post processing, and will be posted as always on YouTube. Thanks.